Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Please hit that subscribe and like button. This video is chapter 9 through 12 of 1st Enoch. Chapter 9 is about 3 paragraphs long. Chapter 10 is quite long. So, alright, let's get into it. Alright, chapter 9. And then Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven and saw much blood being shed on the earth, and all the lawlessness being worked on the earth. And they said to one another, the earth made without inhabitant cries, the voice of their crying up to the gates of heaven. And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, be the souls of men make their suit, saying, bring our cause before the Most High. And they said to the Lord of ages, Lord of lords, God of kings, King of kings, and God of the ages, of the throne of your glory, stands to all generations of the ages, and your name is holy and glorious, and blessed to all the ages. You have made all things and have power over all things, and all things are naked and open in your sight. And you see all things, and nothing can hide itself from you. You see what Azazel has done, who has taught all unrighteousness on earth and revealed the perpetual secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men are striving to learn. And Semjaza, who you have given authority to bear rule over his associates. And they have gone to the daughters of men on earth, and have slept with the women, and have defiled themselves, and revealed to them all kinds of sins. And the women have borne giants, and the whole earth is thereby filled with blood and unrighteousness. And now behold, the souls of those who have died are crying and making their suit to the gates of heaven, and their lamentations have ascended, and they cannot cease, because of the lawless deeds which are worked on the earth. And you know all things before they come to pass, and you see these things, and you permit them. And you do not say to us, we are to do to them. You do not say to us what we are to do to them in regard to these. So growing up, I always found it interesting that people remind God of what he says and what he does. You do this. You wrote this. You have this. Why did you let this happen? You created this. So they're even doing it in this book too. So basically they're upset with him for letting this happen. But these creepy heaven children people or things need to take responsibility. Okay, chapter 10. This is God responding. The Most High uttered, the Holy and Great One spoke, and sent Uriel to the son of Lamech, and said to him, go to Noah and tell him in my name, hide yourself. It's getting juicy. And reveal to him the end that is approaching, that the whole earth will be destroyed, and a deluge is about to come on the whole earth and will destroy all that is on it. And now instruct him that he may escape, and his seed may be preserved for all the generations of the world. And again the Lord said to Raphael, bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudael, Dudael, and cast him therein, and place rough and jagged rocks over him, and cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever, and cover his face that he may not see light. And on the day of the great judgment, he will be cast into the fire. And heal the earth which the messengers have corrupted. Stinking messengers. And proclaim the healing of the earth, that they may heal the plague, and that all the children of men may not perish, through all the secret things that the watchers have disclosed and have taught their sons. And the whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all sin. Basically, it's Azazel's fault. And to Gabriel the Lord said, proceed against the bastards and the reprobates, and against the children of fornication, and destroy the children from the watchers from among men. Send them against one another, that they may destroy each other in battle. For they will not have length of days, and no request they make of you will be granted to their fathers on their behalf. For they hope to live a continuous life, and that each one of them will live 500 years. And the Lord said to Michael, go bind Semjaza and his associates who have united themselves with women, so as to have defiled themselves with them in all their uncleanness. And when their sons have slain one another, and they have seen the destruction of their beloved ones, bind them fast for 70 generations, and in the valleys of the earth until the day of their judgment, and of their consummation until the judgment that is forever and ever is consummated. In those days they will be led off to the abyss of fire, and to the torment and prison in which they will be confined forever. I mean, all that sounds pretty intense. Don't mess with God. That's all I'm saying. That's who you should fear. God, not man. He wiped out a planet. I'm just saying. Can you wipe out a planet? I can't wipe out a planet. Okay, where do we go? I got distracted. Okay, and whoever will be condemned and destroyed will from then on be bound together with them to the end of all generations, and destroy all the spirits of reprobate and the children of the watchers, because they have wronged mankind. Mankind. Because they have wronged mankind. Destroy all wrong from the face of the earth, and let every evil work come to an end, and let the plant of righteousness and truth appear, and it will prove a blessing. The works of righteousness and truth will be planted in truth and joy forevermore. And then all the righteous will escape and will live until they beget thousands of children, and they will complete all the days of their youth and their old age in peace. And then the whole earth will be tilled in righteousness, and will all be planted with trees, and will be full of blessing. And all desirable trees will be planted on it, and they will plant vines on it, and the vine which they plant thereon will yield wine in abundance. And as for all the seed which is sown thereon, each measure of it will bear 1,000, and each measure of olives will yield 10 presses of oil. And you will cleanse from the earth from all oppression, and from all unrighteousness, and from all sin, and from all godlessness, and destroy all the uncleanness that is worked on the earth from the earth. And all the children of men will become righteous, and all nations will offer adoration and praise, and will all stop or will all worship me. And the earth will be cleansed from all defilement, and from all sin, and from all punishment, and from all torment, and I will never again send them on it from generation to generation forever. So this is all happening before the great flood. This is why the great flood happened, because those children of the heavens came down here messing stuff up. All right, chapter 11. And in those days I will open the store chambers of blessing which are in the heavens, so as to send them down on the earth over the work and labor of the children of men. And truth and peace will be associated together throughout all the days of the world, and throughout all the generations of men. Chapter 12. Before these things Enoch was hidden, and no one of the children of men knew where he was hidden, and where he dwelt, and what had become of him. And his activities had to do with the watchers, and his days were with the holy ones, and I, Enoch, was blessing the Lord of majesty, and the King of ages, and the watchers called me. Enoch the scribe, and said to me, Enoch, you scribe of righteousness, go declare to the watchers of the heavens who have left the high heaven, the holy perpetual place, and have defiled themselves with women, and have done as the children of earth do, and have taken wives to themselves. You have worked great destruction on earth, and you will have no peace nor forgiveness of sin. Inasmuch as they delighted themselves in their children, they will see the number of their beloved ones, and they will lament over the destruction of their children, and will make supplication continuously, but you will not attain mercy and peace. Interesting. So they're threatening him. Dun dun dun. Okay, so that's chapter 12. So the children of the watchers, the children of the heavens, they just created a hot mess, and God chose Noah. I got nothing. I don't know. I don't know why you chose Noah. Okay, so we'll do the next 4 chapters.